My boyfriend has a habit of being selfish in bed. I want to bring it up, but I'm not sure what to say. How can I get him to share the love?
Relationships are all about reciprocity, though, right? So give and take, compromising. And if you're finding yourself in a relationship where there's always just one-sided, that's not really a relationship at all, to be honest with you. And so if that is the case, then I want you to think about a few different elements. Know that when you are loving someone, you can express that in different ways. It doesn't always have to be sexual, right? Everything is not always about sex. Sex bots.
Well, that's what I was saying. Getting back to the sex bot, they're also a companion of sorts. So.
Absolutely.
Keep coming back to the
it just
sex
circles
box.
back over and over again. But knowing and understanding too that there's people love differently. There's love languages out there, right? So back to the communication piece, state what you desire very intentionally. If you want more or less of something in the bed, say it.
You have to.
There's a
To know
chance
what
that
you
he-
want to.
Yes.
And that means exploring your body.
That's
So
very true.
You have to know what you want so you can communicate it to him. Nobody will know when they hit that button more than you when you hit that button. You'll be like, oh, that's the button, and then you can tell him where it is. So he doesn't have to look for it.
Is that, if I were a sex bot, this would be my button? Is that the way that conversation goes?
Don't say that. Don't say that. But I want to ask you this too, because I think there are some people out there thinking, oh, I really love my significant other, and I feel like they're trying their best. And when they're done, maybe they're sweating. Like they give it their all.
Yeah.
But it's not quite what you were hoping for. How do you have that conversation?
I think that's a very candid conversation to have. It can be a little rough sometimes because no one wants to know that they don't have good sex, right? No one wants to say, oh, you're bad in bed.
Like, that sucks.
Hey, but you want to be nice to them.
You do want to be nice to them, but at what point, no one just overnights have bad sex, right? So either it was like a progressive thing or they've always been horrible in bed. Something to consider.
Okay.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. I'm going to say something from the male perspective. Never overtly tell your man you're bad in bed.
I said be nice.
He'll never recover. He will never recover. It gets back to, I'm not a therapist, but I know you tell a man that, and he will never have confidence. It has to be more along the lines of getting back to what you were saying. Hey, why don't we try this?
Right.
Yes.
And coach him.
Yeah.
And if he's not coachable,
wait, but you have to coach him in a way that he doesn't know he's being coached.
That's
the key.
trick.
That's
Just say,
the key.
like, oh, you must have been a little tired today.
Don't say that. Don't write that down.
You must have had a tough day at work today.